I think, yeah, there's a lot of content online about loneliness being, the new epidemic, right?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
this isn't an epidemic of gun violence. This isn't an epidemic of, men who are failing. This is an epidemic of loneliness. And the catalyst for everything you see is actually disconnectedness, isolationism, and loneliness, right? And so, to me, I think information and information dissemination, I think, also leads to this, because now you have groups of lonely individuals, groups of lonely men finding their way to one another vis-a-vis chats and forums and things of that nature. And that's how misinformation gets disseminated, right? So these guys, these men who are struggling so mightily to feel connected to anybody in whatever meaningful way can happen, are often finding their way to one another, but only as a means by which of promoting beliefs that I think are problematic. So you hear kind of counterculture movements around violence, around aggression, around disempowering women, as women have now gained footing and voice in terms of collective consciousness, and how problematic American society is because women are viewed on equal footing or superior footing. Now these are like margins of the margin conversations that represent a very, very small segment of the population. But I think it's representative of the broader issue, which is the desire to connect. And I think in some ways, like the desire to find a perpetrator for their own pain makes it so that there's opportunity to scapegoat, and I think that's where you see aggressive speech. That's where you see aggressive action, come to pass. I think the tie back to the school shooter would be like, the bullies who perpetrated against these guys over their arc of their development are the folks that are typically those who receive that kind of retribution.